Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do a very interesting video. We're going to be talking about how much I paid for my 2022 GTI. So right now, if you guys are unaware, we're in a world of dealer markups and a world of sky-high interest rates. I'm first give you guys a little walk around here. I apologize for the wind noise. It is always windy in Vegas. I can't do anything about it. But right here, this is my 2022 GTI. Oh, sorry about the wind. This is King's Red Metallic. So it has a very nice metallic flake there. And I wanted to do a video on this car today because I just cleaned it, so wanted to kind of show it off a little bit. Got 5% tint on the back, 15% tint on the front. Other than that, no modifications, no anything. It's completely bone stock. This is a S, which is a base model GTI. So let's go ahead and hop inside and get out of this wind. All right guys, so right here I have the window sticker. So this shows you all the options and everything, the MPG up here in the corner. My car is a S, like I said, but it does have the DSG, so that's why it starts at $30,680. So this one does have a few miscellaneous options, some of which I wouldn't have gotten, but it had it, so that's okay. So the King's Red Metallic, unfortunately, that's a additional cost option of $395. I also have the auto dimming review mirror with the home link, which I would have got that option actually. That's a very nice option. That gives me this very nice mirror right here and the garage door opener at the bottom. This one has the monster mats and the heavy duty trunk liner. So what that is these floor mats right here, these all-weather ones. That's another option that I wouldn't have gotten if I would have picked it out myself, but this one had it, so that's all right. I'll show you guys the trunk mat in just a second. You can see here we have the cargo protection system thing. That's part of the floor mats. First aid kit over here and the roadside assistance kit right there. Right here we have the Volkswagen Care with a 30,000 mile servicing contract or whatever, $140 there. I wouldn't have gotten that if it was my choice because it already comes with 2 years and 20,000 miles of maintenance. So this basically adds one more year and one more service for $140. So definitely would not have gotten that option. And then this one also has the roadside assistance kit and the first aid kit. Again, wouldn't have got that option. I would have just gotten, so that's the MSRP right here, $30,680, right? Plus the color option and the auto dimming review mirror. And then we have the destination charge down here at $1,095. So that would have been my MSRP if it was up to me, but there was additional options on there that I didn't really want that it came with. So the MSRP is $33,065. Now let's get to the fun part. This here is an addendum. So shows you my car up here, shows the MSRP of $33,065. Has some dealer installed options. They call these DIOs. So it has door edge guards and door cut protectors and tint. So I lucked out. So they did not have this stuff on the car when I came to look at it. So I ended up not paying for this. And even if it did have it, I would have told them either to take it off or to give me a discount to where I don't have to pay for it, because I don't want this. I paid less money for my window tint, and I actually got quality window tint from a good store, ceramic tint, everything like that. So I do not like dealership tint, but that's just my opinion. Well, thankfully I didn't have to pay for this, so it just was the MSRP price. So now the big question is, did I pay a markup or a market adjustment on my GTI? Drum roll please. No, I did not. So I called online. Actually, I saw this car online, cars.com, and I called the dealership because I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. There's a GTI just kind of, you know, here local to Vegas. There was nothing else out there. No other GTIs. There was only this one and some other SEs that were marked up like 5,000 or something. So I called this dealership because online it showed the MSRP price. And I asked them, I said, hey, I was calling to see if you guys still had this vehicle available. They're like, sure, what kind of car is it? And I'll be like, it's the red GTI 2022, and gave them the stock number or whatever they needed. And they're like, yep, that vehicle is still available. I was like, okay, awesome. And what is the price on that one? They're like, the price is $33,065. And I was like, okay. I saw online that was the MSRP price, and I was like, okay, so you guys are doing MSRP, no markup, anything like that? They're like, no, we're not doing any sort of markup. I set up the appointment for 12, everything like that. Came down there, checked the car out. It was really nice. I liked it. You know, still kind of new to me. I didn't know that much about GTIs. And test drove it. I really liked it. They actually went on a really long test drive. So I went like, I don't know, like 8-10 miles test drive. Came back to the dealership, and since I'm a salesperson already, I didn't tell the salesperson this yet, but after we got out of the car, one thing salespeople hate hearing is I need to think about it. So when we got out of the car just to mess with him, I was like, yeah, I liked it. I think I'm gonna think about it. And he was like, okay. And I was like, no, I'm just kidding. Let's go inside, do the paperwork. He brought out the numbers, everything like that, asked me about my credit and all that, since I did finance this one, so I'll go over that information with you guys as well. He brought out the numbers, and the price was higher than the MSRP. And I was like, oh. I said, looks like you guys are doing a markup on it. I came in online because they said there was no markup on it. And he was like, okay. He was like, you know, if that's gonna earn your business, then, you know, they'll take off the markup. I was like, yeah, that's why I came in, because you guys said there was no markup. So then he took off the markup and everything. I had to make sure that the price was right. It was this price and nothing more. Actually, no, they tried to put this on here, but I said, hey guys, this is not even on the car yet, and plus I wouldn't want to pay for this anyway. So thankfully they took off the additional $600 from this, because it wasn't even on the car anyway, and I don't want this stuff to begin with. So then we came back down. He showed me the MSRP price, and then I had him show like the cash details, because we use the same type of system at our dealership. So I said, hey, can you show me the cash details so I can see like the line by line? So I saw everything. It was just MSRP, dock fee, which is $4.99 in Vegas. That's pretty much the standard in Vegas here. I know some states they have higher dock fees, like Florida has like $1,000 dock fee, and California has like $75. So it just depends on where you're at. But in Vegas, the standard is $4.99. So I was like, okay, so I had the $4.99 dock fee, the title fee, which is mandated $28.25, and then the tax. So after you showed me that, I was like, okay, there's no hidden fees, there's no anything. So this is good. So I was like, okay, awesome. So I'll do whatever. Like, I was gonna pay it off soon anyway, so I didn't really care about the term. So he asked me how much money down. I said, I'll put, I guess, $4,000. I was like, I don't care, I'll just put $4,000 down. I saw the payment at $4,000. They showed the interest rate on the sheet. They didn't hide the interest rate or anything like that. And it showed like 3.4 or 3.24 for 60 months or something like that. I was like, okay, well, that's a really good rate, so I'll sign that one. And then they pulled my credit. Credit was great, but I didn't have a car loan on my credit, just, you know, like 3 credit cards. I had pretty good history and everything like that. So I didn't have an actual car loan on my credit, which is part of the reason why I wanted this car, to help build credit history for in the future if I do buy a car on credit. So he said, hey, you know, since it's first time buyer or whatever, he raised their interest rate to 5.7 or whatever. They sent it to Volkswagen and America First. So it went up to 5.7. And I was like, okay, I don't know if they're holding points or not, but whatever, I'm okay with 5.7 because I'm gonna pay it off soon anyway. Because I plan on paying this car off in 1.5 years to build out that auto loan history. So we ended up making the deal happen. So if I show you guys here, so right here, I printed this out. This is exactly what you'll see on the long yellow sheet that they have, but I printed out here to make it nice and simple and to keep personal information and stuff like that off of it. So MSRP was $33,065 minus a $500 rebate. I got a rebate for being a college student, so I made sure that I got that rebate. So this was the price, $32,565. Tax in Vegas, it's 8.375. Dock fee, $4.99. Title fee, $28.25, and that was the out the door price. So if I were to write a check for the car, that's what I would have paid, $35,903. I financed the car, so if we go over here, it was $4,500 down payment because I got the $500 from the rebate and the $4,000 from me. 5.75 interest rate through Volkswagen. It was a 60-month term, and it was $614 a month. That's the monthly payment. So if you get that interest rate and you do 60 months on a new GTI, you're looking at a roughly $600 or so payment. So this is all the details for you guys. I didn't get any sort of extended warranty or anything like that, just because I normally don't keep the car long enough to need that anyway, so I didn't get all that stuff. Nothing wrong with getting that stuff if you guys want it, but I didn't get it for me because I don't keep the car long enough. So that is all the details. So let's go ahead and talk about insurance now. So I have Geico, so let me go ahead and open up my Geico here. Okay, hopefully there's no personal information on here. $270 per month for insurance. Now, mind you, I'm 21 years old as of filming this video. I have no accidents, no bad car history or anything like that. I have a good student discount for getting good grades in college. So with having 2 cars on my own insurance, 21 years old, it's $270 a month for me. Now, I know some of you guys out there might be like, hey, that's way too high. I only pay $50 or whatever. That's great. And there's might be some guys, some kids that are paying $400 or $500 a month in insurance. So insurance is one of those things where it just depends so much on area, driving history, you know, what car you have, you know, what features the car has. So many things are involved with insurance that you can't really just say, hey, that person's getting this much a month, so I should get the same thing. But that is the insurance details for you guys. And I think the GTI is a little bit less than the Mustang. Like the GTI is like, I think around like 130, and the Mustang's around like 140 or something like that. But they're pretty close. So that is insurance. All right, folks, for the last part of this video, I just want to kind of cruise around and kind of finish up everything. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that that's a pretty good deal, you know, paying MSRP in today's world? I mean, I bought this one back in July, and as of filming this video, today is October 3rd or October 2nd, I believe. And as of filming this video, the markups are kind of going down now. You know, the used car market's going down a little bit. So maybe these days it's really easy to find one at MSRP, you know, if they have one. But back when I was looking, finding a car at MSRP was really hard. You know, I was really surprised that, first of all, they had this car because I couldn't really find any. And second, that they actually gave me MSRP for it. So they were asking $2,500 over, and I got it for MSRP. I'm pretty happy with that deal. I know in a normal market, you know, you get discounts off of MSRP, but I'm pretty happy with that deal these days. And I know the interest rate is a little bit higher, but for being a first-time buyer, to be honest, I'm not upset about the interest rate being 5.7, because I know a lot of first-time buyers, you know, they get older cars and stuff like that, and their interest rates are, you know, 9% if they're lucky, you know, or sometimes even goes up to 20% depending on, you know, how everything goes. I want to hear what you guys think. If you guys have a Mk8 GTI, definitely let me know what you guys paid for it, or if you guys paid a markup, addendum, or anything like that. If you guys want to see anything on the GTI, or you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments, or leave video suggestions. Let's do a little tiny poll here before we go. So let's go to S here. I did a pull here last time and the rocks got kicked up, so let's go a little bit past these rocks. And let's turn off traction control. Boom, boom, boom. Now it's off. Okay. And let's do a little pull. Oh my gosh, this car is so fun. Oh my gosh. Not bad for a $33,000 car. Or it would have been less if I wouldn't have got those stupid monster mats and all that nonsense. I will see you guys in the next video. Please like and subscribe.